Hey guys, this is RD Techie. I hope you're having a great day today because I am excited to give you the first impressions video of Need For Speed Payback. I'm a huge fan of the series and I've loved every single game in it. I haven't played the previous one, which was just simply titled Need For Speed. I haven't played that, but I want to check this one out, so I'm gonna just jump right into this. I am playing on the Play First trial that's given by Origin, and if you have Origin access or EA access, depending on your system, you'll be able to play this game in the Play First trial. It's 10 hours long, the trial itself, and as long as you have a membership or a subscription to those services, you can enjoy that 10 hours. So we're just gonna boot it up, go right into the campaign. I don't know what's in store for me, so I'm gonna be enjoying this with you guys, which is the whole idea of the first impressions video. Okay, so alright, would have liked the menu or something, but okay. Just gonna see. There's some VSync issues. I might have to fix that as soon as it lets me change. Okay. So we're pretty much going into the campaign then. Tyler Morgan, that's the character, one of the characters we're playing according to the E3 thing. As soon as I saw this video, I'm gonna check the. That's alright. Motion blurs off, ultra. Vertical sync is on. Oh, that was just the video, I guess. Alright, so let's go. Driving. Resume. Alright. As soon as I saw this on E3, during E3, I was really hyped and I was very excited to see Need For Speed kind of stay away from the whole night racing circuit style that it's kind of fell into since Underground 2. But I think the series really needs to focus is on multiplayer, and honestly, like most racing games, multiplayer is where the game is being, made. Because that's what gives the game life. Rivals had a decent idea, but nowadays every game you play will be compared to Forza Horizon 3 as far as multiplayer is concerned. That was the pinnacle. Now, I'm a big fan of Forza Horizon 3. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it with Michael, who was on PC and I was on Xbox, so the cross-platform multiplayer was awesome. But at the same time, I think a lot of Forza Horizon was missed opportunities because the tracks and everything felt quite recycled when you kept getting the same thing, maybe a difference of 1 or 2 turns. And when I talk about NFS, hopefully what I'm hoping from this is that it doesn't have a cheesy storyline, which the crew had, and it stopped me from playing that game. And another thing I would hope is that it stays away from the archetype of going to a region, beating the best racer, then going to another region, beating the best racer there, which is pretty much a problem most racing games, unless they're simulations, do fall victims to. So I'm really excited, but I'm also quite cautious going into this game. As far as the gameplay is concerned, as far as I'm playing so far, it's been pretty decent, but it's just the start. I don't really feel much difference of traction when it was on the mud and when it was on tarmac, so that's there. But I'm looking forward to what this game is going to bring our way. So these 3 seem to be the playable characters, and we're gonna who's that? That's a nice looking car. Lena Navarro. Okay.
It's done, Morgan. You'll be driving the prize. You and your crew better pull this off.
See, what did I say? Lena Navarro is the best damn fixer in silver. Yeah. I'm liking how she's
nice Mustang. Rav Chowdhury. Oh, okay. He's from India. Woo. Well, sort of, I guess. Not actually from, but around. Of Indian origin.
Saw yourself?
Given enough time and attention, An artist can turn any pile of scrap into a supercar.
Right. Okay. What are we doing?
Okay, guys. You know what we do now.
Party?
Practice. Let's roll.
Alright. I'm alright with that storyline so far. Hopefully it doesn't get all...
Dad, the kick on this thing is out of this world.
Better learn to handle it if you're gonna pull off this job.
But it's still early days. I'm still gonna...
Let's make sure you're ready for the hype.
I'm very cautious. I'm very careful of what to say about this game because it's a game that I've been excited about. But again, it's not really a game that I think I will spend money on. Purely because EA has the vault, and when you have the Origin vault, you don't really feel like spending money on EA games because you're gonna get it for free eventually. So it's just a patient game, and so far, while it looks beautiful, and it is frankly quite decent as far as gameplay is concerned, I'm not feeling like in a rush to buy this because I'm okay with waiting for I think 6 months, 6 months or so, till this one hits the vault, and then I can, you know, just get it for free. But that said, that said, if this campaign is fun, like really just fun, and not cheesy and cringe-worthy, I might actually be tempted to get this game before the EA Access or Origin Access Vault introduction. So that's something that's what I'm thinking of when I'm playing this game. I had a little bit of a frame drop there. I don't know if you guys, if you showed for the video. But
Where are you?
oh, I see that guy.
Oh yeah! Not bad, bro. Pull off that jump on the job, and we'll be golden.
I hope so.
Baby bird's learning to fly. I feel so
Oh,
proud.
this car seems kind of a little bit of frame drop again. Could be all that dust though.
Miss me? You've got a nice stretch of road ahead. Push this thing as hard as you
Hey.
can. See if you can keep her under control.
Thought you'd never ask.
Okay, so far there's some popping, as you just noticed with the cliffs down there, but so far it's pretty good. I like the visuals,
Every gang
in
in
spite
town
of
has
the
their hands on the
couple of frame drops I experienced.
When they're not getting the car,
I'm
they take a
quite
look under the hood
I used up every favor and contact I have generated.
happy with it, but it's not really bowled me over yet so much so that
Crew right here.
I feel like I need to spend money on it right away. Right now, I'm alright to wait. Oh shit! I'm alright to wait another 6 months and play for free. That's where I'm at right now. I mean, it's still early days. There's a little bit of first impressions still left to go. We will see. All right. I'm actually gonna skip the cutscenes as much as I enjoy the storyline. I also want to get most of the gameplay side looked at because that's what's going to drive me to buy the game or just not bother.
Chances at 100 miles an hour.
Right, so it feels kind of like a movie-esque storyline, which is what I'm
Everyone in
expecting.
Jess,
Standing by outside the circuit.
Mac.
Okay, I don't know what the deal is. Doesn't matter. We're gonna drive. Ooh, nice. Is that oh, Regera. Okay. Thought it was gonna be that looked like a Koenigsegg Regera, but not sure.
Whoa, the power and torque on this thing. Rat's souped up Mustang doesn't even come close.
Tyler, you're like a brother to me, but I hate you so much right now.
They say you're the best racer in town, Morgan. Prove it.
And oh, it's pretty good.
Ty, get ready. You've got to hit the rendezvous point at high speed. You've only got one shot at this. Once you hit that jump, there'll be no turning back.
What jump? Probably should have watched the cutscene.
Mac, I'm coming up on the rendezvous. You better be in position.
I'm almost there.
Almost. Mac.
Just line her up and floor it. Trust me.
This is it, guys. Don't mess this up.
Head for the jump.
Coming in hot.
Okay. What? Oh, right. I thought the game froze. I was like, oh no, what?
Houston, we have liftoff.
Okay.
Jump a $2 million hypercar. Check.
Can I mention again?
Oh, I think I get what's
That's how
happening.
check you're driving, Morgan. Get that car to route.
I think you just stole this car from whoever it was. I don't know. Oh,
Extremely high value.
that was a bad bit of
All units in pursuit
frame drop
be
there.
advised. Due to the inherent high value, you are
So
to arrest
optimization is something that they need to work on. I'm running a GTX 1070 with an i7 7770K, 7700K.
Stop. You're bringing the car back to me.
Wait, oh
right
shit.
now.
With 16 gigs of RAM. The RAM could be what's causing the bottlenecking, but I'm very surprised. It's definitely above recommended specs. So yeah, that's something that they need to look into, I would say, more than anything. But oh, what the hell?
Jess, where are you?
Hold on.
Jess?
Okay.
Big guy.
Oh, so you, alright, you swap between, I guess that's how,
You worried?
You? Never.
that's how you kind of, play the campaign, that you swap and switch back and forth between the,
Copy Adam 13, stay on the M5.
between the three characters.
They're gonna lock down the whole section.
I'm not,
Get rid of them fast.
Got them
I
on
don't know,
the
it
hook.
still feels like something's missing from the game, like, it's that intangible thing that makes you go, oh, I want to play this game so much more. It doesn't seem to have that for me right now. But
Still got a few cops on me. I gotta find a way to disappear fast.
I've got an idea. Ty, Jess, come to me.
On my way.
See you there.
the cops seem quite disposable. Which is pretty cool. Crew had dangerous cops. I mean, they're dangerous in the sense you just couldn't get rid of them. And that's alright for that specific game. I wasn't a fan of it, but the cops here seem like you could just smash them to pieces and just run away with them. Right now, I still feel like it's not a massive improvement from Rivals.
Nice driving, Morgan.
Oh shit.
Glad I took a chance on your crew.
But of Rivals, which is the last NFS game I played. I haven't played Need For Speed like I mentioned in the beginning. Might check that out because that's on the vault as well. So I might actually check that out one of these days. Post a first impression up. Going it ass backwards this one. But I don't know. So far, it's all right. It's not blowing me away, but it's also not a disappointment. Oh no! Don't get cheesy. Don't get cheesy.
Street races are here. I saw them take that car. Thank you, officer.
What have you done?
Didn't Rep tell you what's under that hood? My buyers are paying a fortune for it.
You'll never get away with this, Navarro.
Cops are on their way. The house sends their regards.
Why does it always have to be so cheesy?
Mac, get him help. I'll draw the cops. But go.
Sheesh. Okay, see, this is the point I don't like about racing games or Need for Speed in general. See, my favorite Need for Speed game had to be Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, and it had, at that point, Underground didn't really have a storyline per se, but it had a uniqueness about it. Underground 2 did have a storyline, but it wasn't so cheesy. I feel like ever since Fast and the Furious came out, every racing game is trying to be Fast and the Furious the game, and that's the wrong way to go about it. I mean, in my opinion, I think you should just, you know, go with trying to make a racing game that's fun to race, and I think that's why Forza is doing so well. Now, I'm not saying you have to be as good as Forza Horizon 3 or that is the measuring stick, but when you're in a genre that, oh shit, what the hell happened there? When you're in a genre that's headlined by Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon, how are you providing things that make it better, that make it more exciting? There is a bit of frame drops, oh shit, going on here, so that's definitely something worrying. If you're looking to buy this, I mean, playing in a lower display setting would obviously help, but I mean, I feel like when you're running a system that's way above the recommended specs, you should be able to run it in ultra and not have some trouble that go with it. So I'm kind of disappointed with that. Oh, that was a massive frame drop. What?
They're putting the entire city on lockdown.
Jess, I got unmarked cars on me.
What? Where did they come from?
I hope for like,
Boxing me in.
I hope that they don't, you know, make the story front and center. That's just one of the things you can focus on if that's what you want to do. I really don't like it when it's the typical good guy, bad guy, hunt down the bad guy storyline with betrayal involved. It's the same recipe being done to death over and over again, and I mean, frankly, quite sick of it. But yeah,
although you'll want revenge.
I'm guessing this is the guy that owns the.
Yeah, this will work. You'll be the ace, but I'm the one who holds the cards.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? Cops are almost here. Go to jail or work for me. Eat, sleep, drive when I say, and when the time is right, you get what you want.
Do I have a choice?
There's always a choice.
It's not as cheesy as the Crew storyline, I have to say. There's a little bit more depth to it, but I'm not a fan of the whole betrayal, hunt down the guy who betrayed you storyline archetype that every racing game is trying to go for nowadays. But
how fast can it hit 100?
That said, the gameplay itself, while nothing spectacular, is quite good. It's quite, you feel quite grippy. That's what I would say. It's grippy because even on tarmac or on whether you're on tarmac or on dirt, it didn't really make that much difference for me unless you got one tire on the tarmac, out of the tarmac and onto the dirt. It felt like it was pretty much the same level of grip, and when you're on full-on dirt or full-on tarmac, it felt quite similar. So it feels quite grippy. It's not so obviously not so realistic. It isn't supposed to be. NFS is supposed to be an arcade racer, and I think they've done that quite well. But with games like Crew, the sequel, Crew 2 coming out, with Forza Horizon 3 still available on Microsoft Windows Store as well as on Xbox One, this kind of feels like, and then obviously GT on PS4, this kind of feels like it's never going to get to the front of the pack. It's always going to lag behind. It's going to be that, you know, stepbrother you're not really going to pay any attention to unless you find it on sale and you're thinking, oh, alright, that analogy kind of fell apart. But the whole idea is, it's a decent game. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent game. Not spectacular. Nothing in the game made me go, oh wow, this game is awesome. And it hurts me to say that because I'm a huge fan of the series, huge fan of Need For Speed, the franchise, and I'm a huge fan of just games, so many great games that came from the series, like Need For Speed 2 was one of the first racing games I played. Need For Speed Hot Pursuit, loved it. Need for Speed 4, which I believe is, oh wow, I don't remember the name now, but Need for Speed 4, I remember that as well. And then Underground and Underground 2 were groundbreaking, in my opinion, about as far as racing games and modding and customizations are concerned. But yeah, that's what when you think of a series like that, I don't really see Need for Speed Payback going further. Rivals, even for me, had that little bit of a groundbreaking thing, which I didn't really enjoy, but it added something new, the cops and racers. Here, I'm not really sure that there's gonna be anything that pulls you into the game and keeps you going. So that's gonna be it for this first impressions of Need for Speed Payback. This is RD Techie. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day ahead. Hit like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one.